Hi, good morning, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. I'm Saba, your English faculty at Oliveboard. Good morning, Apoorv. Good morning, Jyotish Moy. Good morning, Govinda Rathor. Good morning, each one present here. So, guys, quickly confirm me if I'm audible and visible to you all. एक बार confirm करिए, क्या मैं सभी के लिए audible and visible हूँ? Am I loud and clear enough? Yes, the session is streaming and I'm audible also. So let's start our session. Good morning, Birsa Solanki. Good morning, everyone. Let's start our session. Everything fine. Okay, thank you, Apur, for confirming. Good morning, Kumar and Ram. Good morning, everyone. So we will start our today's session. Quickly, we will start. Now, if I talk about yesterday's homework, yesterday there were so many phrases, at least 4-5 phrases we saw yesterday. Okay, and that is really good thing that most of you did the homework. Most of you tried to do the homework. And yesterday I saw very few mistakes. Very few mistakes I saw yesterday. So great improvement. Keep this, guys. Keep it up. So Neeraj Sharma, Usain, Priya Kushwaha, Kumaran Ram, Arju Arvind, A, Shubham Joshi, Naga Venkat, Suresh Jaluri, all these people did the homework. Okay. So I have corrected most of the homeworks. I have remarked also a few like it is left. So that I will do after this session. Okay. बाकी लोग maximum का कर दिया मैंने. Just 1 or 2 are left. So I will do after this session. Clear? So keep doing the homework. Now, see, this I need not tell that whether there is improvement or not. You can judge yourself. आपको खुद से पता होगा कि आपके जो स्टार्टिंग में थे और अभी में आपके अंदर कितना इंप्रूवमेंट है. सो बी योर ओन जज, बी योर ओन क्रिटिक. ओके, आपको मेरे से पहले या किसी थर्ड पर्सन से पहले यू शुड नो, यू शुड रियलाइज इट योर ओन सेल्फ दैट हाउ फार यू हैव इम्प्रूव. कि सेशंस अटेंड करने से, सारी चीजें रेगुलर होने से, कंसिस्टेंट होने से आपके अंदर कितना इंप्रूवमेंट है ये आपको खुद देखना चाहिए. ओके. Okay, Purv. Yes, definitely everyone should do. Anshul was doing earlier, but I don't know why he is not doing now. Everyone should do the homework. It is for everyone. Okay. Let's start today's session. Today's session is also a quote. Like we will start with a motivation quote. And this is also very good. Your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. What is the meaning of the word fortitude? See here, fortune is not written. Fortune is wealth. Success is never dependent on wealth that you have. Success is dependent on your own confidence. The first and foremost thing that you should have is self confidence. खुद के ऊपर confidence होना बहुत जरूरी कि नहीं, I can do this. And fortitude basically we call to courage and bravery. Yes, fortitude basically courage and bravery, that is called fortitude. Okay, so your own strength you can say, your confidence and your strength you can say fortitude. Okay, so success depends upon your own confidence and your own strength. Okay, I hope you all know this word forte, forte, forte word. You know, fort से बना हुआ ये word है. Forte basically we call to strength. Fortitude we call to courage, bravery. Okay, courage, bravery, all these are the synonyms of fortitude. These are the synonyms. Forte we call to strength. We say, now, what is your forte? Generally in interview they ask, okay, what is your forte? So forte basically we call to strength. What are your strength points? And fortitude we call to courage and bravery. Okay. So if you have confidence, तो आपके पास courage भी होगा, साहस भी होगा किसी भी काम को करने के लिए. Okay. So that fortify is a verb. Fortify is a verb that means to strengthen. किसी भी चीज को protect करना, strengthen करना, that's called fortify, Sonali. Okay. So let's start today's session. I hope you all have confidence. See, soon we will have SBI clerk notification also. I guess within by next week only we are expecting IBPS, SBI clerk notification. Okay, so guys, be ready with your preparation. Be ready. Never be demotivated. Don't wait for others to motivate you. Have self-confidence. Be self-motivated and keep on working. Okay, keep on working. Just a matter of 4-5 months. After 5 months, you all will be at ease. अगर एग्जाम अच्छा हो गया तो आपको खुद बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. Okay. So those who are new, जो लोग फर्स्ट टाइम सेशन को देख रहे हैं, it is my humble request that please subscribe to our YT channel. एक बार चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए. Like this session, guys. Share this session with maximum. And if you have not downloaded our Oliveboard app, please download it once. अगर आपने अभी तक Oliveboard app download नहीं किया है तो एक बार download कर लीजिए. Okay. Now we will start with the glimpse of the today's session. एक देख लेते हैं क्या क्या करने वाले हैं. In today's session, as usual, we will start with the revision session of vocabs, idioms and phrases. Okay. Then we have vocabs of today's session. आज के session में भी words काफी अच्छे मिलने वाले हैं. Learning point of view से this editorial is going to be very good. Okay. Then idioms and phrases also we have. आज भी काफी idioms and phrases हैं that you will learn. Phrasal verbs. See, generally students they ask me in paid batches that ma'am, how can we improve our phrasal verbs? How can we improve our idioms and phrases? Because when we practice questions, so you might have seen कि maximum आपके जो incorrect questions होते हैं वो phrases और phrasal verbs से related होते हैं. So the best source to improve your vocab, basically idioms and phrasal verbs is newspaper only. And in newspaper also, if I say today morning also I was trying to take editorial from the Indian Express. I thought कि एक बार देख लेते कुछ अच्छा होगा तो I will see. But Indian Express I feel that it is quite wordy. थोड़ा सा wordy हो जाता है. And these days we need something concise. The Hindu में what you will feel कि concise कम words का use करके they give all the information. इतने beautifully they present ना. And you have good usages of idioms and phrases and phrasal verbs, everything. So that is why basically we prefer, not only I, everyone prefers editorial from the Hindu only. Because if you want to improve your English, if you want to improve your language, then the Hindu is the best for that. Okay. So again, today's editorial was also from the Hindu only. I didn't take from the Indian Express. So you will get good usages of idioms and phrases. Phrasal verbs के भी आपको अच्छे usages मिलेंगे. Okay. Then complete analysis of today's article. Complete analysis we are going to do. ग्रामर लर्निंग ये भी आज बहुत डिफरेंट होने वाली है, काफी अच्छी ग्रामर लर्निंग होने वाली है आज भी. सो आई वांट यू ऑल टू अटेंड दिस सेशन टिल एंड. टोन एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव, सिनोनिम्स द हिंदू अंशुल, वोकैब्स भी द हिंदू से लेते हैं, इडियम्स जो एडिटोरियल डिस्कस करें उसी से सारी चीजें लेते हैं. यू कैन सी द यूसेजेस ऑफ वर्ड्स इन द आर्टिकल इटसेल्फ. एंड देन प्रैक्टिस एक्सरसाइज. आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस सेशन या 9 AM सेशन के वर्ड्स की आप बात कर रहे हो? अच्छा 9 AM सेशन का वो बेसिकली आई टेक फ्रॉम प्रीवियस बैंक पेपर्स ओनली. हाँ वो मैं समझ गई आपका. यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट 9 AM सेशंस. द वोकैब दैट आई टेक दैट इज फ्रॉम प्रीवियस ईयर्स पेपर. वो सारे प्रीवियस ईयर्स पेपर्स के ही होते हैं. ओके. नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट विथ रिवीजन सेशन. आई वांट यू ऑल टू बी एक्टिव. कल काफी लोगों की गलती हो गए थे. अच्छा बोलिए अंशुल, बोलिए. आई एम लिसनिंग टू यू. अच्छा बोलिए ना, आई एम लिसनिंग टू यू. टेल. Just let me listen to him. ठीक है अंशुल, you type. Others quickly start revision this. You have as usual 30 seconds to match these words. You can get synonyms also, you can get antonyms also. And a few words are from day before yesterday's session also. कुछ words परसों के session के भी हैं. Okay. तो go through all the words. अच्छा कोई word है तो उसका synonym आप किधर से लेते हो? Multiple sources. Merriam-Webster is there. Then basically I try to take it from Merriam-Webster only. Anshul. Google से भी, Google है, Merriam-Webster है. You should have at least 1 or 2 dictionary in your mobile. Very prompt, Apurva. Very good. Now let me see whether it is correct or not. Others? Now listen. Let's match all these words. Discerning, as I said, discerning means judicious. Discerning we call to basically judicious. Okay. Uh, uh, to judge something, you can say. To judge something judicious, you can also say wise. Judicious means wise. Okay. Then we have comments. Now A will be matched with third. Very good. Yes, A will be matched with third. अंशुल थोड़ा टाइम रीडिंग के लिए देना पड़ेगा. Give only 30 minutes but spare some time for reading section. Okay. एडिटोरियल में तो मैं सारी चीजें नो डाउट एक्सप्लेन करी हूँ, बट एक आर्टिकल आपको खुद पढ़ना होगा, एंड एनी हाउ यू विल हैव टू स्पेयर टाइम फॉर दैट। कहीं ना कहीं आपको टाइम निकालना होगा, जस्ट 30 मिनट्स। आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि 2 घंटे आप रीडिंग के लिए दीजिए, बट 20-30 मिनट्स, 20 मिनट्स एटलीस्ट एवरी डे यू शुड गिव। Now comments here, we don't have the synonym of comments. Comments, as you know, it means what? Start. Commence means what? Start. So for commence we have the antonym, that is with conclude. Commence की यहाँ पर antonym दी हुई है, commencement means starting of something, conclude means what? You know, ending of something. Okay. Then brimming basically we call to filled with, outflowing, overflowing, full of something, that is called brimming. Okay. So this will be matched with 2. C will be matched with 2. You can match your all answers whether it is correct or not. Contingency, you know, accidental emergency, that is called contingency. Accidental emergency. So D will be matched with first. Obliterate, as I said, obliterate basically we call to efface, rub. अब ये कल का vocab नहीं है, ये पहले का vocab है. Rub, erase, all these are the synonyms of obliterate, that is will be matched with fourth. E will be matched with fourth. Yes. Then warping, so many times I have discussed this word. Warping basically we call to giant, massive, enormous, बहुत बड़ा जो साइज में होता है, that is called warping. इसको आप colossal भी कह सकते हैं. Okay. So giant, colossal, gigantic, enormous, all these are the synonyms. So F will be matched with 7. And exult, as I say, rejoice, खुश होना. So that is called exult, exulted. G will be matched with 6. Yes, rejoice. So G will be matched with 6. Now I hope most of you were correct, I guess. Maximum सही थे. Very good, very good. Good, keep it up. Okay. Now we will see the revision of idioms and phrases. So the first idiom that we saw yesterday was square off. Square off, as I said, it has multiple meanings, but square off in terms of sports. In terms of sports, what does it mean? To prepare to fight or compete. To prepare to fight, मतलब किसी भी चीज से fight करने के लिए start करना. Ma'am, one वाला. Yes, Tanya, what do you want to ask? Yes, mammoth also you can say. Of course, correct. Mammoth, giant, these all are synonyms. So square off basically we call to prepare to fight or compete. Okay. Then we have in the mix. In the mix you can say in the group. Simply in the group, in the team, that is called in the mix. Okay. Then we have on stripes. Tanya, do you have any doubt? Please ask me. On stripes basically we call to do something. कुछ एफर्ट डालना टू अचीव अ डिजर्विंग पोजीशन, कि कुछ करना जो डिजर्विंग पोजीशन के लिए, दैट इज कॉल्ड अर्न स्ट्राइप्स. ग्रेगरियस वी कॉल टू वन हु इज फॉन्ड ऑफ कंपनी, सोशल यू कैन से. एंड इन द मिक्स, आई एम नॉट इन द मिक्स, इट मीन्स आई एम नॉट इन द ग्रुप. Okay. So in the mix is an idiom, and gregarious means it is an adjective, that is called social, one who likes to live in society or in a group of people, that is called gregarious. Then next vocab we have raise the bar. Raise the bar basically we call to discerning, we call to judicious, wise. Judicious basically we call to wise, prudent. That is the meaning of the word discerning. Discerning people means wise people, जो दूसरे लोगों को बहुत ध्यान से देखते हैं, लाइफ को ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, that is called discerning. Okay, Tanya? Raise the bar basically we call to raise the standards of something. किसी भी चीज के स्टैंडर्ड को हाई कर देना, सेट कर देना, that is called raise the bar. Then we have work round the clock. Work round the clock means, see, round the clock basically we call to without stopping. Round the clock means पूरे घड़ी के, मतलब जैसे जैसे घड़ी घूम रही, in the same way you are also working. So work round the clock means all day and night without stopping. Working all day and night without stopping. Okay. So this is the meaning of work round the clock. So this was all about revision session. Now we are going to start today's session. Now in today's session also we have so many good words. पहला word देखते साथ ही आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि आर्टिकल किस चीज के बारे में होने वाली है. So the first word is hooch. I hope you all might have heard this word. अभी काफी दिनों से न्यूज़पेपर में है ये word. Hooch basically we call to inferior or illicit alcoholic drink, especially whiskey. जो बहुत strong alcohol होता है. Actually, I don't have that much idea. Okay, yes. तो basically it is inferior, जो low quality की alcohol होती है ना, जो basically आपने देखा होगा जब भी alcohol tragedy होती है, whenever we have alcohol tragedy कि किसी ने अल्कोहल पीने से किसी की डेथ हो जा रही है, तो that is basically by drinking hooch. Hooch is a kind of inferior quality of alcohol. Okay, we will come to the tone later. Then we have spurious. Spurious basically we call to fake, counterfeit, specious. This basically we call to, yes, this basically we call to, in Hindi we call it नकली. जाली कहते हैं ना, something counterfeit. काउंटरफिट कल के हिंदू में नहीं था, एडिटोरियल आज के हिंदू में है. इससे रिलेटेड न्यूज आपने काफी देखी होगी, बट ये आर्टिकल, एडिटोरियल इज नॉट द न्यूज, एडिटोरियल इज ऑथर्स ओपिनियन अबाउट दैट न्यूज. ओके, दानिश खान इज सेइंग कच्ची शराब. हाँ, हिंदी में तो ऐसे लिखा होता है. अच्छा, किरण नोज द वैल्यू ऑल्सो. किरण, हाउ कम यू नो द वैल्यू? Good morning, Madhurima. So spurious is a good word that we call fake, counterfeit, specious, and the opposite of spurious is what? Veracious. Veracious basically we call to authentic. Okay, this is antonym. I'm telling. This is antonym. Yes. So spurious we call to fake, counterfeit, specious. That is called nakli, and the opposite is what? Veracious, authentic. See, we don't have to discuss the price. Okay, we can focus on the. It is more costlier. More costlier is incorrect usage, Arun. That is superfluous. It is costlier than normal. Achha, tell me one thing. How do you people have this much idea about this rate and all? If it is costly, then how come this very poor people are affording it? Because generally these people only drink this. Maybe. Anyways, we don't have to discuss the rate. Okay. चलिए start करते हैं. So spurious. अच्छा, सुना है. Fake, counterfeit, specious. Opposite is antonym is veracious, authentic. Okay. Arju, if you don't know, I'm telling you, it is inferior kind of alcohol. That's all you need to know about this thing. Hooch is inferior type of inferior quality of alcohol. Okay. Bootleggers. Bootleggers we know. Okay, that a person who makes disputes or sell products illegally, कि जो इन हिंदी भी से ना कि अवैध तरीके से illegally अगर किसी भी चीज को प्रोडक्ट, किसी भी प्रोडक्ट का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हो रहा है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हो रहा है और उसका सेल हो रहा है, so that is basically called bootleggers. Okay, a person who makes, bootlegger is a noun, spurious is an adjective, hooch is also what? It is a noun because you know कि ये क्या है, आपका alcohol है. Okay. So bootleggers we call to a person who makes, distributes or sells products illegally, illegal sale of anything. Then we have complicity. See, there is a good word called collusion. There is a difference between collision and collusion. Collision you know कि भिड़ना, collide से बना हुआ है. Collusion in Hindi we call to nexus, सांठगांठ जिसे कहा जाता है. Involvement, कि किसी भी चीज से illicit तरीके से किसी भी चीज में इन्वॉल्वमेंट होता है, that is called complicity, that is called collusion. Okay, collusion in Hindi we call सांठगांठ. Not legal connection with anything, illegal connection, that is called collusion. It is not collision, please remember this thing. This collision is derived from the word collide. Collision जो है ये collide word से derive हुआ है, जिसका मतलब होता है भिड़ना. Okay, colliding of particles. But this is collusion. इसके लिए we even have the term nexus. Do you know the meaning of nexus? Nexus also we call to agreement, but collusion basically we use for illicit relationship, illicit agreement between two people, that is called complicity. Okay. Yes, this is for hit, collide, collision. Next, contentious, contentious, contentiousness. This we use for disputable. This we use for disputable, controversial, contentiousness. Okay. Contentious is an adjective. Complicity is a noun. Complicity is a noun. Contentious is an adjective that means controversial, disputable. Illicit we call to illegal. Here also it is written illicit, something that is not legal, that is not allowed by law. So that is called illicit. Apple of discord we call to, yes, bone of contention, apple of discord, yes, you can say. That is a contentious, yes. Apple of discord, disagreement. Okay, jhagde ki jad. So controversial, disputable, these all are the synonyms. Then we have the word patronage. Patronage, I hope you all know this, we call to backing us or support of anything. Okay, basically patronage we use when we get backing or support of the government, some person in high power, high profile. So that is called patronage. That is called patronage. This we use as a noun. This collusion word, it is not only between male and female. Okay, it is not the agreement between, or you can say that between male and female. Collusion word basically we use for government and any bootleggers. Now there can be a collusion between a government official and a bootlegger. Okay, so उनके साथ गांठ से ये सारी चीजें होती हैं. You will come to know the usages during passage. Okay. Yes. Then we have enduring. Endure से बना हुआ word है. Endure you all know tolerate. So enduring, it is an adjective. Present participle used as an adjective. Enduring we use for durable, lasting over a period of time. जो काफी दिनों तक रह जाए, that is called enduring, durable. Okay. Then we have the word sledgehammer. I hope sledgehammer you might have seen. It is a big kind of hammer. It is a very big kind of hammer. So sledgehammer basically it is a noun. But when we use this word as a verb, here it has been used as a verb. So sledgehammer basically we use using unnecessary insensitive force. Okay, suppress something. कि आप अपने फोर्स का यूज करके अननेसेसरी फोर्स का यूज करके यू आर ट्राइंग टू सप्रेस एनीथिंग, दैट इज कॉल्ड स्लेज हैमरिंग. एप्पल ऑफ डिस्कॉर्ड इज एन इडियम सबरी. एप्पल ऑफ डिस्कॉर्ड, bone of contention, this is also an idiom. Apple of discord, bone of contention. Both these idioms means what? A matter of dispute. झगड़े की जड़. आपने देखा होगा दो डॉग के बीच में जो झगड़ा होता है बेसिकली बोन की वजह से होता है. सो कंटेंशन वर्ड यहीं से निकला हुआ है. कंटेंशन वी कॉल टू हेट्रेड डिस्प्यूट. ओके, थॉस हैमर. So sledgehammer basically we use using necessary insensitive force to suppress something, that is called sledgehammering, sledgehammer. Okay, it is a noun but it can be used as a verb also. Noun है but verb की तरह भी use हो सकता है. Then we have counterproductive. I hope you all know. Counterproductive we call to having the opposite of the undesired effect. मतलब having undesired effect of something. undesired effect of something, that is called counterproductive. Okay, कि मतलब आपने सोचा कुछ और है और उसका रिजल्ट कुछ और मिल रहा है, so that is called counterproductive. Then we have arbitrariness. Arbitrariness basically we call to the quality of being based on chance rather than on reason or proper plan. Arbitrary you all know कि कोई चीजें बहुत प्लान्ड वे में ना हो, बस सिंपली चांस पे लक के बेसिस पे कुछ हो जाए. So that is basically called arbitrariness. Okay, arbitrariness basically we call to the quality of being based on chance, on luck rather than on a proper planning or reason. कि एक proper planning और reason के तहत कुछ ना हो, chance पे luck के through कुछ हो जाए, so that is called arbitrariness. Okay. Then we have the word sweeping. Sweeping effect you all know. Sweeping basically we call to wide ranging, extensive. Sweeping we call to wide ranging or extensive जो काफी दूर तक फैला हो, that is called sweeping. Okay. Yes, arbitrariness you can say random. Of course, random. Then we have intrusive. Intrusive basically we call to unwanted or uninvited question. That is basically it annoys people. Like here, the question that you people are asking that is not related to the topic. It is something that is unwanted or uninvited. Okay, जो लोगों को चाहिए नहीं, लोग उसका welcome नहीं करे. You can also say unwelcomed. Something that is unwelcome, people are not welcoming it, people are not approving it, so that is called intrusive. Yes, intrusion of terrorist, of course no one wants terrorist, so intrusion is a noun, intrusive is an adjective. Intrusive is an adjective. Sweeping is also an adjective. Arbitrariness is a noun. Counterproductive is adjective only. Sledgehammer is a noun, verb both. Okay. Yes. Intruders, intrusive, intrusion, yes, all have been derived from the same word. Then we have bar. One bar, you know, liquor bar. We are not talking about that bar, that is a noun. Bar means bar something, that means prohibit. Bar basically as a verb, it means what? Prohibit. Bar as a verb means what? Prohibit. That is put behind the bar, that is a noun that we call to jail. Okay, put behind the bars, that is jail. Bar, you know that bar we have drinking bar and all, जहाँ पे आप लोग रोज शाम में जाते हैं, मतलब generally people go, not आप लोग. Okay, so that is also a bar. Okay, yes, bar, it can be a verb also. Its V2 form is barred. Yes, prohibit. Correct. V2 form is barred. As a verb, it means prohibit. Correct. Then we have hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, you know, pretending to be what one is not. Means we are very corrupt people, but we are pretending that I'm very much honest. So that is called hypocrisy. Yes, yes, good. And this is not your age also that you people will go to bar and other things. Okay. So hypocrisy basically we call to pretending to be what one is not. Okay. कि जो आप नहीं है, but still you are trying to pretend that is called hypocrisy. Yes, जहां नहीं जाना चाहिए, that is bar prohibit. Okay. Next word, coercive. Coercive force we use. Coercion, that is called forceful. It is an adjective. Coercive is what? Adjective. Forceful. Using force, that requires force, that uses force to suppress anything. So that is called coercive. Okay. Hypocrisy is what? It is a noun. Okay. Pretending to be what one is not. Disguised. Coercive forces, yes. You can remember this word by coercive forces. Act of coercion. Coercion is noun, coercive is adjective. Okay. So these are the vocabs of today's session. आर्टिकल काफी अच्छा है. देखिए, न्यूज और एडिटोरियल में देयर इज अ डिफरेंस. एज आई सेड, यू ऑल माइट हैव हर्ड अबाउट दिस न्यूज. सबने न्यूज में पढ़ा होगा, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने की आदत होगी, तो यू ऑल माइट हैव हर्ड. बट एडिटोरियल इज व्हाट? इट इज ऑथर्स व्यू पॉइंट ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग, कि जो भी करंट में चीजें हो रही है उस पर ऑथर का क्या व्यू पॉइंट है. दैट इज बेसिकली व्हाट एडिटोरियल इज. ओके मैम, आर्बिट्रेरीनेस फिर से, आर्बिट्रेरीनेस मीन समथिंग जो रैंडमली हो जाए. You are not planning anything, it happens by chance. So that is called arbitrariness. Okay. Yes, hypothetically something that is not real. Yes, yes. Now, idioms and phrases. Not exaggeration. You can't say exaggeration. Exaggeration basically we call to किसी भी चीज को बढ़ा चढ़ा के बताना. Exaggeration we call to hyperbole. That is called exaggeration, कि किसी भी बात को बढ़ा दे. Editorial is not exaggeration. Using exaggeration word for editorial is not the good term. It is not the perfect term. Editorial is the authentic presentation, author's viewpoint about something on that certain news. That is what exaggeration. Now let's see idioms and phrases of today's session. Bring to the fore. This idiom we saw earlier also. Bring to the fore means to make something noticeable or prominent. मतलब फोर पे लाना. फोर यू नो कि बिल्कुल ऊंचाई पे लेके आना. To make something noticeable or prominent, that is called bring to the fore. To make something, to bring something to the attention of other people. कि चीजों को दूसरे के ध्यान में लाना. So that is called bring to the fore. Then we have look the other way. Look the other way, it means deliberately ignore something. जानबूझ के किसी भी चीज को ignore कर देना, that is called look the other way. Okay, so look the other way is deliberately ignoring something, purposefully ignoring. Deliberately means purposefully. Purposefully, I'm talking to you, but you are ignoring my this words. So that is called looking the other way, deliberately, purposefully ignoring something. Now, after vocabs, you should see the usages of all these words in the article. कि ये सारे vocab discuss होने के बाद आपको खुद article में usages देखना चाहिए. Okay? Yes, ignore. Then we have train one's guns. देखिए अच्छे idioms आज भी use हुए हैं. Train one's guns means what? Target someone. कि particularly अपनी बंदूक किसी के पे निशाना लगा देना. It means you are targeting one particular person, you are targeting someone, or you are targeting something. So that is called train one's gun. Targeting something. Yes. Then we have drive underground. This is also a very good idiom. Drive something underground. Drive underground means drive something underground. No, it does not mean look the other way, does not mean seeing the different aspect. Look the other way means it means deliberately ignore something. That is the other way round, not the other way round. See, not the other way round. This means different aspect of something. It means different aspect of something. Okay. Don't get confused. Other way around means different aspect of something, but look the other way means deliberately or purposefully ignore something. Okay. And drive something underground, it means to forcefully put an end to something. कि ड्राइव अंडरग्राउंड का मतलब अपने फोर्स का यूज करके, अपने पावर का यूज करके किसी भी चीज को खत्म कर देना, और सिंपली यू कैन से सप्रेस, और यू कैन से सप्रेस. Clear everyone? So these good idioms and phrases, today again we are going to learn from the article. We will see the usages in the article. Okay. And we have one phrasal verb also. Only one phrasal verb we have, that is cling on to. The exact phrase is not only cling on, it is cling on to. Cling on to means, you know, to hold something tightly. You are not letting that thing go. Not to try very hard to keep something. Okay. You are trying very hard to किसी भी चीज को, किसी भी पोजीशन को retain करने के लिए. Like Sri Lanka's president was clinging on to his position. So he was reluctant to leave his position. He was reluctant to leave his post. So that is called reluctant to leave. Reluctant to leave something. Okay. तो अगर आप किसी भी चीज को बहुत tightly hold किए हैं, it is not hugging. It is not hugging. It is means it is basically related to some post. It is related to some ideas. You are not, you don't want to let it go. Okay. So that is called cling on to, hold tightly, reluctant to leave something, reluctant to forsake something, try very hard to keep something. That is called cling on to. Cling का मतलब ही होता है चिपकना. Okay. Yes. So before coming to the editorial, those who are new on Oliveboard platform, and if you are interested in joining Oliveboard platform, because from 1st of August we are launching SBI PO batch. Okay. One more SBI PO Gold batch we are launching, batch 2. This is going to be. Someone asked me कि ma'am SBI PO का batch कब से start होने वाला है? So from 1st of August again we are going to launch this SBI PO Gold batch. Okay. Reluctant means unwilling. Unwilling means अनिच्छुक, मतलब बिना इच्छा के कोई काम करना. That is the meaning of reluctant. Okay. So, see, instead of joining individually SBI PO, instead of joining SBI PO or SBI Clerk, because soon we are going to launch SBI Clerk batch also. जैसे ही notification आएगी, we will have SBI Clerk batch also. So, instead of joining individual batches, as we all suggest, that you can go for banking super elite. Because if you have the access of banking super elite, you can attend IBPS clerk classes also, SBI PO also, SBI clerk also. Whatever courses we have on Oliveboard platform, you will be able to attend all those classes. Okay. So please join banking super elite. That is the best buy plan on Oliveboard platform. And for purchasing anything, whether it is PDF course, computer certification course, कुछ भी अगर आप Oliveboard पे platform पे purchase करना चाहते हैं, so do remember to use my code Saba, the shortest code SABA Saba. Okay, and this code is applicable for purchasing anything. And those who have not joined my Telegram group, please join this Telegram group, that is Learn English with Saba, for updates on my classes and for PDF. For updates on my classes and for PDF of every session, you can join this, that is Learn English with Saba. Okay. So let's start article. I want you all to focus on each and every word, usages of each and every word. You have seen very good idioms, very good vocabs we have used in today's article. Okay, we have learned. So let's see the usages. I'm giving you 2 minutes to go through this quickly. Two minutes to go through this article, then I will explain. Focus on the words, focus on the usages of the words. Very quick reading, very quick. Thank you, Apu. Thank you for compliment. Actually, I think teaching should be that way only, no? It should be simple so that everyone should understand. Now, let's see death by hooch. Now, here only you are getting this word hooch. It means death by what? Death by inferior whiskey, you can say, or inferior quality of alcohol. Okay, inferior quality of alcohol. तो जो अल्कोहल ड्रिंक करने से डेथ हो गई है, दैट इज व्हाट डेथ बाय हुच. ओके, डेथ बाय inferior quality of alcohol. Okay, UP. At present, I am in Delhi, but I am from UP, Varanasi, the constituency of our Prime Minister. Now, on the spurious liquor tragedy in dry Gujarat. What is the meaning of dry Gujarat here? I hope you all know the meaning of dry day, dry state. It doesn't mean कि जहां बारिश नहीं हुई है सूखा पड़ गया है. Dry day, dry Gujarat. It means the state that does not sell liquor, that has prohibited sale of liquor in its state. That is called dry Gujarat. Okay. Dry day basically we call to 15th of August, 2nd of October. So all these are what? Yes, no alcohol. Dry basically we call to no alcohol. So whether it is dry day, the day on which sale of liquor is banned. Dry state, the state in which sale of liquor is banned. Yes. So that is called dry Gujarat. So I hope you all know Gujarat is one of the dry states in India. Total we have 4 dry states and Gujarat is one of them. Okay. Yes, 26 Jan and all. Dry day. So India needs, now spurious means fake liquor tragedy in dry Gujarat. कि अब देखिए, this is the only thing that we have to focus on. कि Gujarat is a dry state, and despite that, these many people died just because of inferior quality of alcohol. तो alcohol कहाँ से आई? The entire article is not talking about the death of the person. It is just questioning that how in a dry Gujarat, in a dry state, how alcohol can be sold. Okay. Good. India needs a more honest discussion on the risks and benefits of prohibition. Now, it is something, this article is going to be something that is on the prohibition of something. Okay, before prohibiting anything, we should have honest discussion on the risk and benefit of prohibition. Because each and everything has two aspects. There are two sides of each and everything, each and every steps that we take. Okay. So we have to see before banning anything, before prohibiting anything, we should see the risk also and benefits also that is involved in that step. कि हमें दोनों चीजों पे देखना पड़ेगा. A huge tragedy that claimed over 40 lives. It claimed over means it took. Claimed over का मतलब क्या हो जाता है? It took 40 lives in Gujarat's border districts brings to the fore yet again the contentious question of prohibition. Now again it is bringing to the fore, it means it is bringing the attention of everyone, bring to the fore, as you know, to make prominent, to make noticeable कि ये जो huge tragedy हो गई है and it claimed it took the life of 40 people, 40 लोगों की जान चली गई है. So it is a big tragedy. एक बहुत बड़ी tragedy हुई है गुजरात में. Okay. And then again it has brought to the attention of everyone the contentious question of prohibition. Prohibition का जो disputable question है, many are in favor of prohibition, many are not in favor of prohibition. So again it has given a question to this prohibition. Gujarat is one of the 4 states. As I told, there are 4 states in India that are dry states. One is Bihar. Bihar to abhi recently dry state declare hua hai. Gujarat, and 2 we have northeastern, I guess, Mizoram and Nagaland. I guess these 2 are the. Yes, correct. So actually, this article is about that only. This article is about that only. So Gujarat is one of the 4 states in India that prohibits alcohol. Okay. Yes. The victims consume poisonous methyl alcohol sold in plastic pouches by bootleggers. Bootleggers, you know, कि जो illicit तरीके से चीजों को बेचते हैं, so that is they are called bootleggers. Okay. Now, this alcohol was sold. This alcohol was sold in plastic pouches, and they were sold by bootleggers. Okay. 24 people have been named as accused in the FIRs and 14 have been arrested. Now, these bootleggers, those who sold alcohol, so out of those 24 people have been named as accused. 24 लोगों के ऊपर क्वेश्चन किया गया है कि they are the accused. Oh, and 14 have been arrested also. This is something. Police action that follows every tragedy where inspires public confidence. Now, after any tragedy, if police takes these actions, okay, so it doesn't involve public confidence. We are least concerned that after this tragedy, how many people they are arresting and what they are doing. Because police need to be cautious beforehand only. कि tragedy ना हो इसके लिए पुलिस को अलर्ट होना चाहिए. ट्रेजेडी हो गई, 40 लोगों की डेथ हो गई, तो पुलिस का एक्शन या इन लोगों को एक्यूज को अरेस्ट करना दैट इज ऑफ नो मीन्स. ओके, so it inspires means it arouses public confidence. Barely means hardly. Negative sense की बात हो रही है कि it hardly inspires public confidence. Inspires here means arouses. Indeed, it conceals the complicity of administration in protecting the black market for alcohol. Now, instead of getting public confidence, what it is, this arrest of 14 people or 21 people, it is what it conceals the complicity. Did you get the meaning of complicity? It means collusion. कि ये जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का कॉल्यूजन है ब्लैक मार्केट ऑफ अल्कोहल को प्रोटेक्ट करने का, वेयर एवर प्रोहिबिशन एग्जिस्ट, सो दिस पुलिस स्टेप बेसिकली कंसील्स दैट, बेसिकली हाइड्स दैट. कि पुलिस यही दिखाना चाह रही है कि गवर्नमेंट का इन चीजों से कोई लेना देना नहीं है, बट इन एक्चुअल इट इज देयर, बिकॉज विदाउट द सपोर्ट ऑफ गवर्नमेंट सच थिंग्स कैन नेवर हैपन इन अ स्टेट. कि गवर्नमेंट का, पुलिस का अगर इनका सपोर्ट नहीं होगा, नो वन कैन सेल ऑल दीज थिंग्स इन अ स्टेट. ओके, so police is generally trying to hide this collusion of the administration in protecting the black market for alcohol, and this happens wherever prohibition exists. आपको क्या लगता है बिहार में अल्कोहल नहीं सेल होती है, और ज्यादा ही होती है, बट वहां पर आपका क्या होता है, ब्लैक मार्केट के थ्रू होती है, डायरेक्ट नहीं होती है. ओके, complicity doesn't mean complication. Complicity we call to collusion. Okay, complication is different thing. Complication तो different thing हो गया, ठीक है. So this is collusion, nexus you can say. It is difficult to assume, now focus on this line, it is difficult to assume that vast networks of illegal manufacturing and sale of liquor could exist without the patronage of police and politicians. Now if one asks us कि believe कि हाँ ये सारी चीजें बिना गवर्नमेंट के सपोर्ट के हो रही हैं, it is hard to believe. It is something that no one can believe, that vast networks of illegal manufacturing and sale of liquor could exist without the support of government and police. So as I told कि बिना पुलिस और गवर्नमेंट पॉलिटिशियंस के सपोर्ट के ये चीजें किसी भी स्टेट में पॉसिबल नहीं हो सकती हैं. पैट्रोनेज यू कैन से सपोर्ट. अब वो सपोर्ट किसी भी चीज का हो सकता है, financial support, anything. Okay, reports suggest that in this case specific complaints were made to the police, who continued to look the other way. Now there are a few reports also कि इस चीज में that there is a sale of you can say liquor in Gujarat. So there were so many complaints that were already made to the police कि पुलिस से already वो चीजें हो चुकी थी, but police, this who has been used for the police, who continued to look the other way means they deliberately ignored it. They deliberately ignored this fact. आपको पता है जब तक कोई ट्रेजेडी नहीं होती तो पुलिस इन सारी चीजों पे ध्यान देते ही नहीं है. ओके, yes, yes, so all these things clear everyone. So look the other way means police, they were continuously ignoring this fact, इसको ignore कर रहे थे. Then prohibition makes liquor illegal. प्रोहिबिशन से लिकर इलीगल हो जाता है, आप डायरेक्ट नहीं खरीद सकते हैं, बट इट हाइड्स इन द ब्लैक मार्केट. लेकिन ये कहां से सेल होता है, ब्लैक मार्केट के थ्रू, बाय ड्राइविंग सेल्स एंड प्रोडक्शन अंडरग्राउंड. आई टोल्ड ड्राइविंग समथिंग अंडरग्राउंड मींस व्हाट, फोर्सिंग समथिंग. ड्राइव समथिंग अंडरग्राउंड का मतलब क्या होता है, टू फोर्स समथिंग. ओके, सप्रेस यू कैन से, सप्रेस. So by driving sales and production underground, it means by suppressing the production and sale of liquor, the state loses tax revenues while consumers are exposed to huge health risk. कि जब गवर्नमेंट इन सारी चीजों को बैन करती है, it means it is banning something, so the state loses tax revenue. इसका जो tax revenue आता है वो खत्म हो जाता है. Whereas consumers now they have to take all these things, they have to take alcohol, they have to purchase alcohol through illegal markets. तो इलीगल मार्केट से जब वो परचेस करते हैं तो इट इज समथिंग दैट दे हैव टू फेस ह्यूज हेल्थ रिस्क, कि उनको हेल्थ रिस्क फेस करना पड़ता है. Though prohibition is listed among the directive principles of state policy in the Constitution, no state has been able to achieve it with any enduring effectiveness. Although prohibition is listed in our directive principle of state policy, this is listed in our Constitution that states have all the rights to prohibit all such things in their state. But till now, there has been no state that has achieved it with enduring effectiveness, means what, everlasting. Enduring means what, everlasting, durable you can say. तो अभी तक कोई बहुत ज्यादा सस्टेनेबल या ड्यूरेबल इफेक्टिवनेस किसी भी स्टेट की तरफ से नहीं आया है. Globally, it is a similar experience, and it is not only the case of India. In the entire world, if we prohibit something, तो it doesn't mean कि वो crime रुक जाता है, वो crime और बढ़ जाता है, बल्कि और illegal तरीके से वो बढ़ जाता है. So globally also, if we talk about worldwide, it is similar experience. India is not an exception. Okay. Prohibition has, however, remained a potent slogan for some politicians. Now, see, before election, politicians they need certain slogans for to gain votes. उनको कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए कि हाँ हम ये कर देंगे, ये कर देंगे. So this prohibition of alcohol has also remained a potent means powerful slogan. They have used it as a tool to get votes. For some politicians, alcohol damages health, family finances, human relationships, and the call to ban it together has a certain moral, even if not practical appeal. See, we all know that alcohol damages so many things. एक तो health damage होता है. Yes. हेल्थ डैमेज, फैमिली फाइनेंसेस, ह्यूमन रिलेशनशिप, सारी चीज आपने देखा होगा. जनरली जिस भी पर्सन में, इफ अ पर्सन इज अल्कोहलिक, उसके फैमिली रिलेशंस बहुत खराब होते हैं, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटस खराब होती है, क्योंकि सारे पैसे तो वहीं चले जाते हैं. सो ऑल दीज आर डेफिनेटली, दीज आर सर्टेन मोरल ग्राउंड. ओके, बट देयर इज अ कंट्रास्ट. यूजिंग द स्लेज हैमर यू नो फोर्स of the law to stop alcohol use can be counterproductive. Now, if we are forcing to stop alcohol, we are citing these reasons that alcohol can damage all these things. If we are citing these reasons and we are prohibiting alcohol forcefully, अगर हम बहुत forcefully alcohol को या उसके सेल को prohibit कर रहे हैं, तो this can be counterproductive. Jatin is asking, ma'am, what is the complacent? Basically, we call to self-satisfied. We say ना, don't be complacent. Don't be complacent means आप खुद मतलब suppose आज आपके 80 marks आ गए. You are very much complacent. Oh, अब हमको मेहनत करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. I have scored 80 marks. So this is what basically means complacent. Okay, and complacency has been derived from complacent only. So that is self-satisfied, self-satisfaction. Potent, yes, powerful, potential you can say. Yes. So this forcefully prohibition of alcohol, it is what its effect can be counterproductive. कि हम सोच रहे हैं कुछ पॉजिटिव करने का, बट उसका रिजल्ट निकल के क्या आ रहा है, दैट इज नेगेटिव. यस. As experience shows, now this is something that we have concluded from our experience. The Gujarat High Court is considering 5 petitions that challenge the constitutional validity of Gujarat Prohibition Act 1949 on grounds that it violates fundamental rights, including privacy. Now, already Gujarat High Court it is considering 5 petitions. Already इस पे cases चल रहे हैं that challenge the constitutional validity of Gujarat Prohibition Act. Okay. On the grounds that it violates fundamental rights, including privacy. Now, this is also one of the fundamental rights, and prohibition of such thing is what it is violating fundamental rights. Yes, the law is being questioned. Now, this line is very important. The law is being questioned for its alleged arbitrariness. Now, arbitrariness means what? Randomness. There is no proper rule, there is no proper this rule for this. So, as it allows tourists from outside the state to consume alcohol in the state. Now, even though it is a dry state, but if a tourist is coming from other states, so they have been given permission to consume liquor in the state. कि टूरिस्ट अगर कोई गुजरात जाता है तो वो वहां पे लिकर ले सकता है. ओके, बट गुजरात के लोग, गुजरात के सिटीजन्स वहां पे लिकर कंज्यूम नहीं कर सकते हैं. सो इट इज समथिंग दैट हैज बीन क्वेश्चन्ड इन दैट पेटिशन. ओके, the prohibition law gives sweeping and intrusive powers to the police. अब prohibition law से क्या होता है, पुलिस को भी बहुत अनकंट्रोल्ड पावर मिल जाता है. who at least in one case in the recent past in Gujarat used them against political protesters. Now police also, they have gone freedom कि they can do anything with these people who are consuming alcohol. So this prohibition gives sweeping and intrusive power to the police. Okay, it violates right to privacy. On the one hand, prohibition offers the opportunity for rent collection. Rent collection means what? And on the other, it lets the police free to selectively apply the law. This line is also very well written. अब देखिए, on the one hand, prohibition offers the opportunity for rent collection. What does this mean, rent collection here? Alleged means accused. Alleged आपने देखा होगा, जब भी कोई क्राइम करता है तो डायरेक्टली वी डोंट कॉल दैट पर्सन क्रिमिनल. फर्स्ट ही इज कॉल्ड कि उसके ऊपर आरोप लगते हैं. Okay, then he is declared. When that those आरोप that those charges are proved, then that person is declared criminal. So alleging is basically that. It is not tax collection. It is not tax collection. Read this line once again. It is not tax collection. On the one hand, prohibition offers the opportunity for rent collection, and on the other, it lets the police free to selectively apply the law. कि एक चांस तो देता है पुलिस को कि वो फाइन कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. यस, ब्राइब ले सकते हैं. कोई पर्सन ड्रिंक कर रहा है, अच्छा चलो तुम मुझे 100 रुपए दे दो, तुम ड्रिंक करो, गिव मी 1000 rupees एंड यू ड्रिंक. So it is not tax collection, it is for rent. Rent collection means the police that they take their charges ना, फाइन लेते हैं. Bribe you can't say, basically उसको bribe आप नहीं कहेंगे, फाइन ही कहेंगे. तो पुलिस की ऊपरी कमाई होती है इन्हीं सारी चीजों से. आई एम कमिंग टू योर डाउट सबरी, आई विल डिस्कस दैट डाउट. ओके, उसके लिए मुझे पीछे जाना पड़ेगा. आई विल डिस्कस योर डाउट. सो डिड यू गेट द मीनिंग? इट इज व्हाट? फाइन. यस, अनवांटेड मनी टेकन. सो इट गिव्स वन चांस पुलिस को, क्योंकि अगर ऐसे बैन ना होगा, प्रोहिबिशन अगर ये बैन नहीं होगा, लीगल होगा, तो पुलिस को ये चांस नहीं मिलेगा कि अल्कोहल कंज्यूम करने पे वो टैक्स ले सकते हैं, फाइन ले सकते हैं. सो इट वोंट गेट दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी. यस, एंड ऑन द अदर इट लेट्स पुलिस फ्री टू सिलेक्टिवली अप्लाई द लॉ. और दूसरा मौका पुलिस को क्या मिलता है कि वो सेलेक्टिवली लॉ को अप्लाई करते हैं, कि पर्सन टू पर्सन उनका लॉ, उनकी चीजें क्या होती हैं, वैरी करती हैं. यस, इट इज नॉट ओनली फ्रॉम बूटलेगर्स से भी मिलेगा. द पर्सन हु इज कंज्यूमिंग, दे आर आल्सो पेइंग. ठीक है, अगर छुप के पी रहे हैं, पुलिस की नजर पड़ गई है, तो ऑफ कोर्स दे विल हैव टू पे फाइन. सो इट इज फॉर एवरीवन. ओके, एंड बिसाइड्स पुलिस, दे आर फ्री टू सेलेक्टिवली अप्लाई द लॉ, कि वो पर्सन टू पर्सन उनका लॉ, उनके रूल्स वैरी करते हैं. There is a moral burden that several political parties in India try to carry on their shoulders to discourage or bar alcohol consumption. Bar means what? Prohibit. बहुत सारे पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज ये अपने ऊपर मोरल बर्डन लेके चलते हैं कि दे हैव टू प्रोहिबिट अल्कोहल कंजम्पशन. सेवरल पार्टीज बार मेंबर्स फ्रॉम कंज्यूमिंग अल्कोहल. ओके, बहुत सारे पार्टीज जो अपने मेंबर्स को ही प्रोहिबिट कर देते हैं कि दोस मेंबर्स, द पॉलिटिकल मेंबर्स, दे कैन नॉट कंज्यूम अल्कोहल. ओके, जो मेंबर्स हैं, पॉलिटिकल मेंबर्स हैं, वो भी अल्कोहल कंज्यूम नहीं कर सकते हैं. बट इन प्रैक्टिस दिस टर्न्स आउट टू बी कॉमिकल हाइपोक्रेसी. ये तो वो स्लोगन, ये उनका तो ठीक है, ये करते हैं, बट ये क्या है? दिस इज समथिंग हाइपोक्राइट. कोई ऐसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी नहीं होगी जिसके मेंबर्स जो है वो ये सारी चीजें जो है ना करते हो. दे आर नॉट कंज्यूमिंग अल्कोहल, दे आर नॉट डूइंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स. सो दिस इज व्हाट? दिस इज जस्ट हाइपोक्रेसी. हाइपोक्रेसी यू कॉल टू प्रिटेंशन. दिस इज जस्ट व्हाट? प्रिटेंशन. दिखावा है, फेक दिखावा है ये सब करने का. With Gujarat already in campaign mode for the assembly election that is only months away. गुजरात में फिर से असेंबली इलेक्शन होने वाले हैं जस्ट 2 महीने में. ठीक है, in a month away. The tragedy has prompted the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party to train their guns. To train their guns means to target. अब देखिए, ऑपोजिशन को तो मौका मिलना चाहिए. तो जैसे ये ट्रेजेडी हुई, नेक्स्ट मंथ में इलेक्शन है. So now this Congress opposition party, Aam Aadmi Party, they have got their they have started targeting ruling Bharatiya Janata Party rather than clinging on to dogmas and impossible goals of social reform through coercive law. There must be a more honest discussion on prohibition. Instead of clinging on to, it means holding, cling on to, this is complete phrasal verb. clinging on to holding dogmas and impossible goals of social reforms through coercive law, कि अगर ऐसे लॉ नहीं लगाए जाएंगे तो सोसाइटी रिफॉर्म नहीं करेगी. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ क्लिंगिंग ऑन टू ऑल दीज डॉगमेटिक मीन्स वी कैन से ऑर्थोडॉक्स थिंग्स, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा जिसको फोर्सफुली हम पकड़ के रखते हैं, देयर मस्ट बी अ मोर ऑनेस्ट डिस्कशन ऑन प्रोहिबिशन, कि प्रोहिबिशन पे भी एक बहुत ओपन डिस्कशन होना चाहिए, ऑनेस्ट डिस्कशन होना चाहिए. डॉगमा यू कैन से ऑर्थोडॉक्स. Dogmatic belief we say na. Firm belief you can say, very firm belief, orthodox belief, that is called dogma. Okay. So article is clear. BJP has been following this agenda for the last few years. Haan, theek hai, you can say. Now, first, what is wrong in this sentence? Let me see who was very, very attentive throughout the article. What is incorrect here? Quickly, everyone. Chansekar, did you get the meaning of dogma? Dogma basically we call to orthodox belief, very firm belief of something. That is called dogma. Gupta is Purv is saying B or no, no, or is absolutely correct. To discourage or bar. Bar here means prohibit alcohol consumption. It is absolutely correct. Anyone else? Raj Kishore is also saying B. Kiran, what is wrong in C? Kiran, what is wrong in C? Manish, quickly tell me what is wrong in C. Several party, several is always followed by plural noun, Nitish. Absolutely correct, Manish Mishra. Absolutely correct. Now, this shows that you were very, very attentive. Of course, the error lies in C part. See, there is a moral burden that several political parties, after several, we use plural noun. Remember this thing. Several doesn't indicate one, several indicates more than one. So, after several, we use plural noun. So, several political parties is absolutely correct. In India, try to carry on their shoulders to discourage or bar. Bar means prohibit alcohol consumption. Several parties bar members from consuming alcohol, but in practice, you know, practice CE is noun, SE is verb. CE is noun, SE is verb. As per Britishers, not as per American. American में तो दो spelling ही नहीं होती. CE only they have. So CE is noun, SE is verb. Okay. ये चीजें वही रूल है जो ओवरलुक्ड हो जाएंगे. ये ऐसा नहीं कि आपको बोलने में कुछ गलत लिखेगा. यू हैव टू फोकस दैट आफ्टर प्रपोजिशन वी नीड अ नाउन. In is what? Preposition. After preposition we need a noun, we do not need a verb. So it should be just one single alphabet error. It will be practice, CI. Clear everyone? So you have to focus on each minute rules that are given. आप देखिए कि in practice CE लिखा है तो क्यों लिखा है? So it is something that is noun, we need a noun here. Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone. Yes. Tone of the article. What is the tone of today's article? Quickly. Yes, critical tone we have. We are criticizing. Neeraj is saying, see, type of tone, there are many types of tone, Neeraj. A few important ones I'm telling you, like critical. Critical basically we use in two terms. Critical we use for criticizing also. Okay, criticizing also. And critical we use for literary work. For literary work, critical means positive and negative word. So, but critical we can use for criticizing also. Okay, जहां पर आपको लग रहा है कि author जो है, and tone is always author's viewpoint towards any subject. ये न्यूज थी, अब इसमें ऑथर ने अपना क्या व्यू पॉइंट किया है, कैसे एक्सप्रेस किया है, दैट इज बेसिकली द टोन ऑफ एनी आर्टिकल. ओके, सो क्रिटिकल इज क्रिटिसाइजिंग. यस, इट इज नेगेटिव. It is negative. See, generally tone means what? We have positive tone, we have negative tone, we have neutral tone. But in positive tone also there are so many tones. सो क्रिटिकल इज समथिंग दैट इज नेगेटिव टोन, ठीक है। यहाँ पर ऑथर क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा है ये प्रोहिबिशन लॉ को। दिस आर्टिकल इज अबाउट प्रोहिबिशन लॉ ओनली, एंड डिस्पाइट हैविंग दिस प्रोहिबिशन लॉ सो मेनी पीपल डाइड, so that is what author is questioning. You can say reflective basically we call to thought provoking. Reflective basically we call to thought provoking. Thought provoking means जो आपको सोचने पे मजबूर करे। तो of course a few lines in the passage were thought provoking also, कि जो क्वेश्चन क्या था ना, ऑथर ने जो क्वेश्चन किया था कि डिस्पाइट बीइंग अ ड्राई स्टेट हाउ कम अल्कोहल वाज देयर, और या फिर ये पॉसिबल नहीं है बिना नेक्सस के गवर्नमेंट और पॉलिटिकल पुलिस के। सो ऑल दीज आर कॉल्ड थॉट प्रोवोकिंग। देन वी हैव लॉडेटरी टोन। लॉडेटरी मींस प्रेजवर्थी, जैसे कल का आर्टिकल आपने देखा था, दैट वाज प्रेजवर्थी, जहां पर किसी भी चीज को प्रेज किया जा रहा है। नीरज शर्मा वाला जो था दैट वाज आल्सो प्रेजवर्थी, ओके। सो जहां पर ऑथर किसी भी स्टेप को, किसी भी पर्सन के उसको प्रेज करे, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रेजवर्थी। यस, सजेशन वाज आल्सो देयर। देखिए जनरली हर आर्टिकल में लास्ट में ऑथर अपना सजेशन भी देता है कि क्या करना चाहिए, सो दैट इज आल्सो सजेस्टिव टोन। सजेस्टिव टोन मींस वेयर यू गेट सजेशन। एनालिटिकल मींस जहां पर ऑथर पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव दोनों फैक्टर को डिस्कस करे। एनालिटिकल प्रॉस एंड कॉन्स दोनों, ऑथर इज डिस्कसिंग प्रॉस एंड कॉन्स बोथ, so that is basically called analytical tone, okay। So these are few different tones. Acha, Suman is asking, ma'am, how to improve grammar because I'm beginner. Suman, if you want to improve grammar, first of all, you have to go through basic rules. I have made one video on 10 important rules of grammar. First of all, go through those 10 rules. They are the very, very important rules. And besides, be regular in every session. So these are a few important tones that I have mentioned. अभी तक आपने देखा होगा कि जनरली आर्टिकल में लॉडेटरी या क्रिटिकल टोन ही होता है। A few articles are analytical also. A few articles are analytical. Okay. So this was all about today's session. This is homework. Don't forget homework, guys. Today also we had so many good idioms and phrasal verbs. So please everything that is analytical. Kiran, positive, negative, both. Oh, so positive, negative, both. That is called analytical. Analytical का मतलब pros and cons both. Pros and cons. ये and है my dear. This is and. प्रॉस का मतलब आप पॉजिटिव चीजों को भी बता रहे हैं, उसके पॉजिटिव एस्पेक्ट, नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट, सारी चीजें डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड एनालिटिकल टोन। यस, 9 बजे वाली क्लास होगी आज, एंड टुडे वी हैव पोल सेशन गाइस। टोन डेली मैं एक दो टोन डिस्कस करूंगी सो दैट यू गेट द आइडिया अबाउट टोन। 9 AM सेशन, एवरीवन हु वांट्स टू इंप्रूव ग्रामर। रिफ्लेक्टिव इज बेसिकली थॉट प्रोवोकिंग। Reflective is basically thought provoking, Madhurma, which makes you think something, which makes you ponder on something. That is basically called reflective tone. Okay. So please join 9 AM session. Today we are going to have poll session. We will practice some good questions. कल के जो पैराजम्बल्स काफी अच्छे थे, आज भी एक दो पैराजम्बल्स we will see, and besides we will practice so many different questions. Okay. Madhurma, is it clear? Thank you, Apurv. Thank you, everyone. Danish, you are asking the meaning of Saba. Saba means breeze. Basically morning breeze we say Saba. वो जो cool and pleasant morning में हवा चलती है, that is called breeze. Breeze is not by तूफानी हवा, बहुत cool and pleasant जो हवा चलती है morning में, that is called Saba. It means breeze. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye bye. We'll meet at 9 AM poll session. I want you all to join. Okay.